Hi, I am Yulin Kuang, and this is my debut novel, How to End a Love Story, which comes out April 2nd. And it is the story of Helen and Grant, a novelist and a screenwriter who find themselves trapped in the same writer's room 13 years after some very tragic circumstances that tie their lives together forever. I am a screenwriter and director. I am currently adapting Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read. People We Meet on Vacation has been through more drafts, so it's a little bit more, it's seen more sticky notes. This book was kind of inspired by the process of adaptation because my job is to really dive into these books and understand what the author is trying to say, and then kind of find what resonates with me specifically and develop a take based off of that. And in that process, I've been thinking a lot about, what shared wounds Emily and I must both have in order for me to resonate so much with her writing. And so when I decided to write a novel, I wanted to turn my lens kind of towards the process of adaptation and the people behind the scenes. I also wanted to write a contemporary romance that feels like a historical, because while I am professionally obsessed with Emily Henry, the books that first brought me into the romance genre were the historicals of like Lisa Kleypas and Laverne Spencer and Sarah MacLean and Sherry Thomas, and very obsessed with all of those women. I hope you find something that you like in this book as well. I hear this video is going to librarians, so I thought I would give you guys a tour of my home library. We just moved into this house a couple months ago, but I did make sure we set up this place first. I used to work in a library. I wasn't a librarian, I was a shelver, but I do remember shelving very well. And so I tried to base the system here kind of off of the Dewey Decimal System as much as I could remember it, drunkenly across time and the fog. So here is, if you'll follow me, we've got the family archives section up there, and then we've got kind of children's and young adult here, and we've got board games here. This is kind of our arts and crafts / my husband's photography work. And then over here we have the diaries. My sister and I call these the core stories. I have been a journal keeper since I was 7, going on 8 years old. I'm 33 now, so this is my life story. And then over here are many sketchbooks behind my Kindle, and kind of places where I keep ideas and things, and just interesting objects. Here's a bunch of screenplays. What's this one? This one's filthy. It's an independent work. And then over here are the completed works. We've got my debut novels, 101 School Blues and The Lost Treasure of Lisa Frank. These were my first novels. And hopefully more will join the shelf down the line. This is the romance section. It's got its own special section because, this is my life's work and passion. Over here we have the antiques, books, and classics section. I have a friend who is a very rabid antique book collector, so she kind of got me into the habit. One of my favorite ones is this one, A Million and One Nights, The History of the Motion Picture, which is about the silent film era, and it was gifted to a man who very clearly worked with all of these people, and he annotated it heavily with things like knew them both, met him at Madison Garden on 26th Street, and it was a very cool thing. Over here we have the art books. We've got a pretty healthy art books collection, and also kind of like Hollywood biographies, some silent film era kind of books, reference books. And then over here we've got general fiction, nonfiction. As you can see, they are not our most robust sections. Magazines, And that's it. How to end a love story. Bring it to your library.